Hopefully this is in English. We'll find out. So this is the RGG Summit, Ryuga Gotoku, which means like a dragon in Japanese. RGG is the studio that makes the Yakuza games, now called the Like a Dragon games, because they're actually called Ryuga Gotoku in Japan. Moving forward, the series will be called Like a Dragon. We are expecting we know at least there's going to be 2 games here, which is Like a Dragon Gaiden, The Man Who Erased His Name, as well as Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, which is Like a Dragon 8, which is the sequel to Like a Dragon 7, which is the story of Ichiban. Yeah, best boy Ichi. We saw a mostly cinematic trailer for Infinite Wealth at, I think, the Xbox showcase. They all blur together at this point. And initially we couldn't even tell that it was Like a Dragon 8 because it was so frickin' confusing. My brain initially thought that Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth was like a spin-off where it was just the company management mini-game from Yakuza 7 Like a Dragon, but just made into a full-fledged game. No, it's Like a Dragon 8. I was like, oh, okay. Thank you for clarifying that, RGG on Twitter. Or wherever. I think they had an interview with like Push Square or Polygon or something that clarified it. Hello? Ichiban has our boy. This is extra as fuck.
RGG Summit Summer 2023 龍が如くスタジオ新作発表会にご来場いただき誠にありがとうございます。私、本日の司会を務めます内田敦子と申します。よろしくお願いいたします。さて、昨年9月に開催された RGG サミット2022に続き、本日は RGG サミットサマー2023と題しまして、龍が如くスタジオから今後発売されるタイトルについての最新情報を日本、北米、ヨーロッパ、そしてアジア各地域の皆さんに向けてお知らせしてまいります。どうぞご期待ください。
The person that is being translated is louder than the translator.
龍が如くスタジオ代表、そして制作総指揮を務めます横山正義よりご挨拶申し上げます。
Producer of
横山代
RGG
表、どうぞ
Studio,
ステージにお越しください。
Masayoshi Yokoyama-san. Please welcome him to the stage.
I'm sorry. If there was anything I could do about it beyond turn it down the whole show, I would.
Alright, so he is the Masayoshi Yokoyama-san.
こんにちは。
Hello.
株式会社セガ龍が如くスタジオ代
I
表の
am
横山でござい
RGG
ます。
Studio
本日は
executive
RGG サミ
producer
ット
from
ご来
Sega,
場ご視聴いただきま
Yokoyama.
して
Thank
誠
you
にありが
very
とうご
much
ざい
for
ます。
watching our
今日は
RGG
ですね
Summit
龍
Summer
が如くセブン
2023.
ガイで名を消した男
Today
と
we will
龍
be
が如く
talking
8の
about
最新情報について
Yakuza Like a
キャストの
Dragon
方
7,
々と
Like a
交え
Dragon
て
Gaiden,
伝え
A
ていけたら
Man
と
Who
思って
Erased
おり
the
ますの
Name,
で
and
大体
also Like a
45
Dragon
分
Infinite
もう少し
Wealth.
かかるかもしれませんがそれぐらいのお時間になる
And
と
we'll
思いま
probably
す
be
がお
taking
付き合い
around
のほどよろしくお願いいた
45 minutes, and we'll
し
be
ます。
going ahead and giving
giving
よ
you
ろしくお願
guys
いし
more
ます。
information with the
さあ
cast.
横山さん、昨年に引き続き2回目の RGG サミットとなりましたが、
はい
本日は発表する内容が盛りだくさんだ
And
と
we've
聞い
heard
ており
that
ま
there was
す。
a lot of announcement.
まあそうですね。
Yeah,
まあ去
that's
年
right,
の
that's right.
9月
So
14日だったん
last
です
year,
よね。
September, we
Help
had our
me.
first RGG Summit.
Is there any chance that it's better on Twitch?
まあその時は去年は
And
龍が如く
first,
維新
last
極みが
year, I think we
On Twitch.
did,
Shut up, me.
もうタイトルとしての存在という形で龍が如くセブンガイ
And
で
also we
名を消した男。
でも
more
驚
today.
いていらっしゃるんじゃないでしょうか。
まあ驚いてもらう
Yeah,
ように
probably the fans are
No.
surprised, but we actually plan to make you guys
開
surprised.
発はね
So
It's not better at all.
the development is actually going
まあ今日
smoothly.
ちょっとご視聴いただいてる方
I was hopeful.
I
会
think
場
for
ちょっ
the
と
people
広いんで
who's watching this
珍しく
doesn't
ユースタのメンバ
know
ー
exactly.
The chat is also people complaining about
Yeah, the venue
all
actually
of
had
it.
A lot of people
クリエイ
are
ターは多分
here.
自分たちが作ったものを早く出したくてしょうが
Probably
ない
the creator, the
みんなワク
devs
ワク
really
してると思
want
い
to
ます
just release and show you
その
guys
ワクワ
what
クを少し
exactly
でも
what we have in
画面の向
the
こうの方
oven.
に伝わればいいなと
So hopefully this excitement could be passed
さあ
on
そ
to
し
the
て今
people
日は
who's
まずどちら
watching
の
too.
タイトルからご紹介いただける
So
んで
which
しょうか。
title are you going to introduce?
Turn them the
First,
fuck
we're
down.
gonna be announcing or giving you more information about the one that's going to be releasing first. Yakuza Like a Dragon, Gaiden, a man who erased the name. Here's the trailer.
Content of this video are still under development or not reflective of the final product. This is Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his
あなた
name.
好みの単純な力仕事です。ある人物を警護していただきます。頼みましたよ。コードネーム上流。大丈夫か？
お待たせしてしまって。
トラブル発生。車はまだか？
到着まで3分。何があった？
お前らも今回り右すりゃ無事に帰れる。さもなきゃこれから起きることは全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。
Kiryu still just beating people up. Oh, sorry. Joryu beating people up. You know, if you wanted to hide yourself, I feel like you should have picked a better name that's not quite so close to your name.
お前の名は俺に名はない。
Like, Joryu and Kiryu, they're not the same, but they're close. November 9th, huh? Okay.
はい映像をご覧いただきましたけれども、
Thank you very much.
かなり気になる点も
There are a
多
lot
い
of
ところで
things
は
that
あ
I
り
want to
ます
ask
が、
about.
まずですね、主人公の桐生一馬のこうビジュアルが
The main
ちょっとい
character
つもと違
Kiryu
うのでは
Kazuma
ない
looks
か
a
というと
little
ころが
different.
気になり
His
まして、
outfit
ちょっと渋めのファッションに
looks like he's
なっていますよ
wearing
ね。
their
そうなん
classy kind of
ですよ
dandy
はい
suit. Yeah,
龍
exactly.
が如くセブンガイデン名を消した男
So, like a
で
dragon,
まあタイトルにありますけ
Gaiden,
ど
a
今
man
回
who
の
erased
桐生
his
一馬っ
name.
てまさに名を消した男
So Kiryu Kazuma
それ何が
is
理由です
a
か
man
なと
who
いうと
actually
龍
lost his
が
name.
如く
What that
の
means is
ま
in
で
Yakuza
プレイされた
6,
ユーザーの方だ
for
と
people who
お
played
分かりだと
Yakuza
思うんです
series
け
up
ど
to
まあ
6,
6の最後
if you know,
桐
after
生は
at the end of
まあ
Yakuza
生きて
6,
いちゃいけない人間というか
Kiryu Kazuma
自分の存在を隠
is
して生きていくこ
supposed
と
to
で
not be
代わり
living.
に
He's supposed to be dead. So
まあ
that's why he
家
doesn't
族
have a
家族
name
を守るみたいな
to protect
決
his
断をす
you
る
know,
わけなん
loved
で
ones.
実
That's
は
why
桐
he
生一馬
can't
と
show
して生きて
his
いない
name.
んですね
So
で
that's why.
その桐生一馬のまあかつて桐生一馬だった男と
Like a man who
の
previously
今が描かれ
was
ている
known
作
as
品に
Kiryu
なるの
Kazuma.
で
So it's the
いつも
story
通り
about
の
him.
グレーのスーツを着
So
て
that's why he's
赤いシャツ
not
を着た
wearing the
桐生は
classic
こ
red
の作
shirt,
品の中に
gray
はいない
suits,
っていう
but a
ことにな
different
ってます。
outfit.
まあ今ちょっとその
So
桐生自身
Good enough for Clark Kent, right? Put glasses on him and wear different clothes, no one will know who you are.
secret organization.
That is an incredible emote, Athena.
So
Why?
He's not like wearing some like flamboyant, like the crazy.
これ変装
But
した
he's
状態
wearing more like a dark
誰もわかんないです
suit.
これ
He's trying to, act like he can't
なので
expose himself. So that's why no one can tell because he's wearing a sunglass and black suit. No one can tell that he's Kiryu Kazuma.
格好になってる
So that's why he would be
あ
wearing
の
a
まあ
suit
とあ
like that.
る組織とかとある事件っていうのも
So
こ
does
う
the
一体どんなエピソー
organization
ドになるかというのは
and all
楽
the
しみなん
incident?
ですけれども、
She's
これ
very
ゲー
excited
ムプ
about
レイの
them.
方でもこれまでの龍が如く
But
シリー
also
ズ
in the
のアクションと
gameplay in the
は
video,
異なる
it
ものがた
looks
くさん入って
like
いるという
there
こ
was
となん
a
ですよね。
different
まあ
game
先ほどの映像にも
fighting
少し入ってましたけど
Yeah,
from the
that's right.
previous seasons.
とか
I'm just checking
That's
Twitch
right.
chat because I'm curious.
So usually Kiryu Kazuma has that street fighting, Yakuza style fighting, punch.
Thanks for fixing audio. It is not better.
But there was a little more different thing
能
that
力では
showed.
ないんですけれど
But it's not like a skill that
まあ
he
今回
has,
スパイアクショ
but
ン的な
he actually has some kind of spy
要素が
action
結構入っていたりしますので
elements in this game too. So today I would like to showcase a cool battle scene. Actually, this
There
video
is a
was
member of
recorded
Sega that is in the chat
This is the newest
that said
info.
that they're trying to
Exactly. So let's
address
go
it.
ahead and show the two styles of the battle actions. So first, one video. Let's go.
There is a member from Sega in there trying to rebalance it. Good thing they're all just standing there waiting to get beat up. And only coming at him maybe one at a time. That dude's dead. Yeah, his face exploded with blood. He's dead.
はい、こちら今ご覧いただいたのが王流スタイル。
What were we
this
whispering about?
video showed the Oryu style,
詳しくお願いします
the Yakuza style.
So
Battle
Yakuza
action.
背
style
中に描かれている入れ墨の柄のことで
Usually,
すね
so
あの竜の
Oryu
柄を
is
王竜
the
なんですけど
actual tattoo
まあ
that's
そういう名
shown
前をつけて
in
る通り
Kiryu's
これまで
back.
通りの
So that's why we
桐生
call it
一馬の
Oryu
スタイル
style,
が
aka the
この
Yakuza
タイプ
style.
でこれは何を言ってるかとい
So
うと
what
まあ
I'm saying
喧嘩
about
殺法
this
とか
is
いわゆ
like
るまあ
the street fighting
距離強
style.
打の打撃
You know,
です
it's
よね
most of
打
it
撃
is
アク
like
ションが
physical
主なこちらの
contact
スタイル
It's a
action.
little better.
The main
Not
style of
great,
this
but better.
fighting style. So if you have played a lot of the Yakuza series, it's the classic, the fighting style of Kiryu. But there's one more different battle action. Let's go ahead and show that video right now.
Sucks to be that dude. So this is what the team that was probably doing Judgment and Lost Judgment have been working on. Since this game releases in November, and then the main Like a Dragon team has been working on Yakuza 8, Like a Dragon 8. Kiryu has the freaking like monofilament wire that like Walter does from Helsing.
Other style.
So yes, this is the new battle action, the agent
そ
style.
のスパイ映画とかに
So if
よ
you've
く
seen
あ
spy
る
movies
そのまあ
or
ガ
like
ジェットというんです
there's
か
a
ね
lot of the
いろんな
gadgets
道
that
具を
they
使っ
use.
て
So
敵
he
を
will
蹴
be
散らしてい
using
く
these gadgets
まあ
to fight against
最
the
初に
enemies.
公開済みのトレーラーの
So
中でも
in
いわゆ
the
るワイヤー
released
的なこ
announced
うワイヤーで
announced
敵を
trailers that we've
縛って
shown, there were like
引っ張
some
って
couple wire
とかいうア
actions
クションは入って
already.
たんですけど今の
But
ご
now
覧いた
that
だ
you
いた映像にも
saw,
なんかドローンみたい
there
な
was drones
はいドローン飛
too.
ばせるんですよ
So you can send
で
drones
そのドロー
too.
ンで敵を混乱
And
さ
you
せて
can actually confuse the enemies, and then you can
まあいわゆる
kinda
多人
use.
数バトルっていうんですかね
So it's
うん
more
相手の敵を
for
相手に
fighting
する時に
against
すごくう
multiple
まく使えば有
enemies,
効に使えます
and
よ
you'll
と
be
いう
able to use it
まあアクション
efficiently
が今回
against the
新しい形で
depending on the situations.
作品の世界観に合わせて
So
入ってま
kind
す
of added
まあ
this
改め
battle
ての説
action
明なんですけ
to
ど
match
龍が如くセブンガイ
the
デンは
style story
と
of this
桐生
game.
単独主人公の
So
まあストーリーライン
Yakuza
とか
series
も
was
あるの
always
で
about
アクション
Kiryu
アドベンチャー
Kazuma being the
な
solo
ので
main
こういうバトル
character.
アクションを
So
ユーザーの方にプレイしていただきながら
I wanted to
ストーリーを
kind of
進めていくという
showcase another new style of the battle action in this game and have
いやちょ
player
っとかな
enjoy.
りね雲の糸を使ったような能力ですとか
Oh, these
もっといろい
wired
ろな
action
ことが
looks
で
like
きる
the
ように
spider
なっ
webs.
てかなり多彩な能力なんだ
It
と
looks
思います
very interesting with all the new gadgets too.
So the one thing that we actually have one focused and important in mind in the Yakuza series is because we're fighting, it takes place in a city, so we're fighting in the city. So you want to use like anything that's around in the city, like bicycles, signs, and be able to uniquely use those in different situations. And that's why that in recent series, like all the other series, you were able to do that. But now you can use the wire and bring those signs or objects. So hopefully the battles like strategy has improved / changed, updated with this agent style as well. So hopefully you will enjoy this style
ま
as
ず
well.
はバトルアクションについてご説明いただきました
Thank
け
you
れど
very
も
much for
龍
explaining
が
a
如く
lot
シリー
about
ズ
the
といえ
battle
ばや
actions.
はり舞台となる街が
And I
どこに
think
なるの
fans
か
are
という
very
のも
curious
非常
about
に気になるところだと
where
思う
it
の
takes
です
place,
が
the
その
story.
については
Yeah, yeah.
先ほどから出てる画面の中
Hmm,
で
yeah,
気づく方もいると思うんです
Some
が
people have realized probably,
はい
but
はい
yes,
で
it is taking place in
今
the
回の
city.
ストーリー
So
が
this
龍が如く
story,
6
so it
が終わっ
takes
てから
place
まあ
after
その龍
3
が如く
years
7の裏
after
側を描く
the Yakuza
なって
6.
るので
And
まあそ
also,
こに登場してきたような
there
舞台
like
っていうのがやっ
stages
ぱ
that
メインの
showed up
舞台となります
around there
で
too.
まあもち
The
ろん
previous
横
games
浜も
and also
登場し
Yokohama
ますし
as
まあメイン
well.
の舞台とな
But
る
the
のは
main
大阪蒼天
location
堀
would be the
まあなん
Sotenbori.
でなんでしょうねって考えると
Probably if you think about
日本
why.
最大の極道組織の
So
本拠
if
地
you,
だからって
so
こと
the
につながっ
story
て
is
くるんですけ
about
ど、まあ、この
the
辺とかは、
Japan's ultimate like
今後
Yakuza
発表していくストーリーラインに
organization
なる
is
ということで
takes
まあお
place
話ししていければな
in the
と思って
story too. So that's why we wanted to
こ
have
の蒼
this
天堀という街はもう
Sotenbori.
ファンの皆さんにはおなじみの
I think a
龍が
lot
如
of
く0
fans
や
are very
2
familiar
5など
with
にも登場してい
Sotenbori.
る街なんですけれども、
はい
それに加えてですね、先ほどの映像のラ
And
スト
also
に
in
で
the
すね、
video that was
龍が
shown
如く
earlier,
2の時に見たような
I feel like I've
ちょっとね
seen
黄
it
金に輝い
in
ているお城
Yakuza
が
2.
見えています
There
け
was
れど
this
も、
はいまあ
golden castle
す
in
い
the
ません
video.
ね過去作の
So,
話ばっかりして
yeah,
しまって
sorry for talking
はい
about all the
あの
previous
僕プレイ
series.
してないよ
But
っていう方もいっぱいいらっしゃ
probably
ると思
some
うんですけ
people
どそういう
who
方はまあ
there are
昔
some
そんな
people
よ
who
うな
haven't
のが
played
あった
yet.
とちょっと
Apologies.
ご認識いただければと思うんですけれど
However,
なんかね
They got 5 chairs sitting out there, and one dude is standing in front of them with a microphone.
これは大阪城
Is
で
this
は、
まあよ
Osaka
く似た
castle?
何かなんでしょ
well,
うね
something that's really similar to
な
that.
るほど、
はいだと思いますけれどねはい
あとこの城の周りの雰囲気がちょっとカジノっぽ
And
か
it
った
also
り、ホ
seems
テル街っ
like
ぽかったりっていう風にかなり
the
派手に
area
な
around
って
the
いる
castle looks like casino and all those like
こ
fancy
ういう
buildings.
舞台
Would you
も
tell us a little bit
ありますよ
about
と
that?
I just we
いうような
wanted
感
to
じなので
showcase that
結構
we
これ
have
あの
stages like
なんで
this
しょうね
as
いわゆ
well.
るちょっとした
So
小さな街みたいな空間に
I
な
wanted
ってますので
it's like
まあ
a
ここに
minute
どんな
like
遊びが
it's
入っているのか
an
っていう
area
こと
that
も
kind of looks
画
like
像よ
a
く見ると
miniature
分かりま
city.
すね
Like if you look at the picture, you can kind of tell a lot of it.
は
Huh?
い
闘技場って字も見えます
Oh, you can see
もはや隠
Colosseum
してないに近い
in,
ですまあいろんな
too.
遊び
So
が
well,
繰り
anyway,
広げ
there's
られ
a
る場
lot
所
of
になります
interesting sites
さらに
here.
ですね、最後に天守閣に座っていたキ
And
ャラ
also,
クターも
I
登
wanna
場していま
know
したけれ
あ
ども、
トレーラー
a
の方
little
ですね
bit about the
お前の
character
名
who
は
was sitting on the top of the
っていうキャラクター
tower.
ですね
Oh,
あれ
yeah.
は新
It was
キャラ
in
ク
the
ター
trailers
だったりする
too.
んですよね
But-
で超重要人物だ
So
ったりも
that
するん
guy
です
in
け
the
れ
blue
ど
suit is a
まあ
really,
この辺
really
で
important character in this game, but
こっちもなんかざわざわしてます
it
んで
seems like a lot of people
声
are
が聞こえてき
like
ましたね。
皆さんが早く出たいのかなと
talking.
思います
It
の
seems
で
like they
まあ
really want to show up,
新しい
come on
They're
stage
guests.
right
方
now.
にご
So-
登壇いただいてキャラ
So
クターに
let's
ついて
go
お話しで
ahead
きれ
and
ばと
have
思い
our
ます
guests over and talk
さ
about
あ
the
それでは
characters.
今作に登場されるキャストの方々をお呼びいたし
So
ます。
please welcome all the
ま
guests.
ずお一人目は桐生
First
一馬役
will
を
be
演じられます黒田孝也さんです。
Takaya
黒田さん
Kuroda,
どう
who
ぞ
is
ステージ
playing
に
the
お越しく
role
ださ
of
い。
Kiryu Kazuma. Please welcome him onto the stage.
This is rough.
I love his style. Like, it looks
さあ
like
続きまして
He looks cool.
8代目近江連合直参渡瀬組若頭補佐の
Here, let me
指
see.
導
Did they
構成
use
が
you
行わ
to
れます
model your own
本宮
character?
安風
We'll
さんで
have
す
the
本
lieutenant
宮
of
さん
the
ステー
Watase
ジにお
family
越しくだ
and
さい
Omi Alliance subsidiary, Shishido Gosei,
Like, are you the face model of your own character?
Motomiya Yasukaze-san
Your character looks very, very similar to you.
voicing that character.
続きまして
Maybe? Yeah.
8代目近江連合直参渡瀬組若頭鶴野結城役を演じられます
I think they did for him too. Got a similar nose.
Who's playing the role of Yuki Tsuruno Yuki, a captain of Watase family, an old alliance leader.
最後に
And last
蒼
but
天
not
堀の
least,
何でもや赤目役を演じられます
Person
フ
who
ァー
will
ス
be
トサマーウ
voicing
イカさんで
Akame,
す
who
ウイカ
will
さん
be the
どうぞステージにお
Sotenbody's
越しく
Jack
だ
of all
さい
trade, First Summer Rika.
Alright, so all the
豪
guests
華な
are
新キャストの皆さん
on the
にお
stage.
揃いいただきました改めて
Thank you
盛
very
大な
much
拍手を
for
お送り
coming
く
to
だ
the
さい
Great
The main
round of
guy
applause
didn't get
for
a
all
face
the
model
guests.
done of him because he's just voicing Kiryu. They're like, sorry, we already got a face for him, so you can't be the
椅子
face.
におかけくだ
Please
さい
take a seat.
You gonna translate all of those
さてこ
people?
こからはゲストの皆さんにお話を伺ってまいり
So
たいと
now
思
we'd
い
like to
ます
ask some
ま
questions
ず
to
黒
our
田さん
guests.
にお伺いしたいんですけれど
First,
も
to
昨年の
Kuroda-san.
発表に続き6月9日にト
I
レ
will
ー
be
ラー公
amazed
開
if
と
this
な
is
りました
actually
けれども
done in the 45 minutes that they
What was
estimated.
fans' reaction after the trailer that was shown on June 9th?
ね、6が
Um,
6で一旦
So, like, you know,
終わった感じになっていたの
Yakuza,
で
like the story ended. My
とにかく周りの方
character
たち
story
が喜ん
ended
でく
at
ださい
Yakuza
ましたね。
6. So, but then all of our fans
これですよね、
were
外伝に
really
ついてですね。
like
はい
rejoiced
で、あ
when
と、
the trailer
えー
popped up.
桐生が出てくるということは
Now that
どういうゲ
Kiryu's
ームシステムなのっていう
A
のを
lot
結
of
構聞かれ
people
たりしま
had
した
a question saying, "What kind of game
そ
system
の
would
龍
it
が
be
如く
now that
6以
Kiryu's
降およそ
back?"
7年ぶり
Bro
に
just flipped off the camera just casually.
So it
Oh,
has
yeah,
been 7
something's
years
in the corner of my mouth.
since the
どんなお気持ちで
Like a
演じられたん
Dragon
でしょう
6,
か
Yakuza 6,
うん
and there was going to be another story about Kiryu.
回
So what did you
い
feel
つも
about
これ
that?
言ってることなんですけど、
So,
これでラストかなと思って
Now, like,
Happy for
feel like
work.
every question that I'm
してたんですけども、
asked,
で6で本
I
当に最後
always feel like this is going to be my last
この
time
話を
to
伺って
play Kiryu. And
やっぱり
especially when
毎回その場で全てを出し切って
we
る
finished
つもりなん
Yakuza
ですけど
6,
も
that was like the
ど
end
う
of
して
his
もこ
story.
の作品、
But-
このあと桐生一馬が好きなんで、
But I really
ただ
love
単純
the
にまた
character
桐生
Kiryu
一馬の
Kazuma,
人生を演じることができるってい
and
う
being
こ
given
と
a
に対
chance
する喜
again
びが
to play out, act out Kiryu Kazuma's life again,
本当
and
に嬉しい
is
で
a,
すね。
such
よ
a
りまた
happy thing.
また桐生を演じら
I'm
れる
able
っていう
to
喜びですね。
act Kiryu Kazuma again and just
これす
happy
ごい
about
気合入
it.
ってましたよ。ええ
And
で
he's
も
like,
順番
yo,
的には
he
実は
had,
龍が
he
如
was
く
really
8
psyched about
そう
it.
ですね。
のが先なん
He's downplaying it, but he was totally
So
psyched.
actually, we
去年の
took
RGG
recorded the
サミット
voice
でご
of
説明しましたけど、龍が如く
Yakuza
8を作ってる
or Like a
最中
Dragon
に
Infinite
やっ
Wealth
ぱり桐
first.
生のこの8に
But
至るまでの過程を描
After
くゲーム化する必要があるなっ
released,
ていうことで
the,
この
we recorded all the
龍が如くセ
audio.
ブンガイデン直樹
We
した
started
男を作ってる
developing
ので後でしたよね
Yakuza or Like a
そう
Dragon
遡る
Infinite
形
Wealth.
で
はいはいはい
台本も
Then we decided we need to actually go ahead and show what kind of story Kiryu had while 7 was happening. And that's when we started recording.
はい。だけどあれですよ、例えば龍が如くゼロもあったじゃない
And
ですか。
Kuroda-san now
だ
talking
から
about,
こうずっと
but we
年を
had
取ってい
Yakuza
った桐生
Zero
を
too,
演じなが
right?
ら、また若かりし
It seems like
桐
we
生
would
に
be
戻る
able
とかっていうのは多
to
分
act
役者
out
さんとか声優さん
young
はそういうのって
Kiryu Kazuma
面白み
too.
を感じる
Man, what consistent work the voice of Kiryu has had. He's like 9 games as the same character.
Feels,
さあ続いて本宮さんにお話をお伺いしたいと思います。
different aged
まず
character
は
of
率
it,
直に
their
ですね、
own
オファーを
characters.
受けた時のお気
To
持ちと
Motomiya-san,
演じられました獅
Would
子
you
郎という
tell us
キ
a
ャラ
little
クタ
bit
ーについて
about how you
ご
felt
感想を教えていただ
about
けますか。
when you actually got the offer first, and also about your character, Shishida?
ゲーム界の大作です
It's
の
like
で、
if you say the Yakuza series, it's like one
まあ
of
ありが
the
たかったんですけど、
legendary game series. So when we
まあも
first
ちろ
got
ん
the
出てみた
offer,
かったっていうのもあ
I
るんです
really
けど、
always wanted
今
to be
で
in it
いい
for
のかな
sure, but
とか、
then I was first
いろいろ
contemplating, is
迷
it
いがありまして、
do I really have the right to like voice?
山口と
Like,
も
am I even ready?
相談して、
And I actually asked to
どうしようか
like my
っていう
friends like,
話を
should I
して
really take the offer?
まあ
But-
先輩たちも
And
結
my
構出させていただいてたので、
like has been
いろ
in
んなこ
these
とを
game
考
as
えてし
well.
まって
So
考えすぎて、
I just had all these thoughts in my mind.
いただい
It
て
took me.
決断する
I
に
asked for
それで
some time to decide,
本当に覚悟して
and I
お受けしました。
like swallowed. I just psyched up and decided I will take the role.
最近あまり動きのないような
character
役を役者の方でやることが多かったんで。
So actually, as an actor, I was playing a lot of the side roles recently. So all of a sudden now getting like this big role of a main role of a show or game. So I put all my strength in acting it out.
Sorry, I'm trying really hard to listen to the translations.
General producer for Yakuza shows in Japan. With the production point of view, as a producer, how do you feel and what do you think about like a Dragon series?
So yeah, I have made.
This is my hell. It's painful. It's better than it was when they first started, but it's painful.
We did a lot of collaboration with like different places.
プラットフォームで仕事をしたりするんですけど、
And
長く続いている作品に共通していることがありま
there's
して、
like one
それは
thing that's
必ず
similarity
制作サイドの
across
方
all
と作品
these
に愛情を持っている
shows or games
っていう
that's been
もうこの一
a
点の
long time.
共通があって
And there's always like someone
この
who
現場に来させていただいた時
they
も
actually have like a
も
heart
ちろん
to
横
the
山さん
game
をはじ
series.
め
And
制
we
作
have
陣
like
の
talked
作品に
and
対する
played
愛
with
情っていうの
Yokohama
をすご
san
く
and all
感
the
じて
game
もう本当に
developers had like
あ
so
の
much
スタッ
love
フ
towards this
の
Yakuza
一人
series.
一人が
And
愛情を持って仕事をしてい
seeing
る
like
現場だったので
I actually
やっぱりそうなんだな
realized like
と
each person puts their heart and
奥
soul
山さんいかが
in
で
this
すか？
this
最初にお会いした時から
game. So it
なんか
felt like
役者さんと初め
working
て
with
お会い
them.
した
Probably even worse for you, Athena, because you can actually understand both
When we
languages.
talk to
本宮
these
さんとはなん
actors,
か
we always talk about like what kind of acting or like we always talk about acting usually, but then every time I talk with Motomiya-san, we always talk about how it is like to be a producer all the time. So they would tell me like, oh, we're doing this kind of show, producing a show like this, and then while I talk about producing the game like this and being able to actually share ideas and be able to study with him.
From each other.
その辺のことも
They shared a lot of stories. They shared like how they do their work.
質問させていただいていろいろ勉強させてもらってます。
Asked a lot of questions to each other, and we pretty much like we were able to study each other's like works.
Right, shared our opinions.
本宮さんがどういうふうに演じられるかっていうのがありますけど、ちょっといつもと違う感じの
そうです。
雰囲気が似て
Todd
る
was
のか
like,
なと僕
yeah,
は
I feel like this role is a little bit different than all the roles that you usually.
懐かしいなと思いながらやらせていただきました。
Motomiya was like, yeah, actually, like it was more of a roles that I used to do back in the day, and I felt like pretty nostalgic when I was
お話をお
acting
伺いしたい
this
と思
role.
います。
と山口さん
山口さんが演じられている鶴野という
So this character you're playing in the game,
豪
Tsuruno,
快なキャラクターというよりはどちらかというと
it's
知的な
more
印象を受けるキャラクターだと思うんですけれども
intellectual than eccentric.
こう演じられてどんな感想をお持
What
ち
do
に
you
なりましたか？
What do you think about your
本
character?
来は
Usually,
知的なキャラなんですよ。
Kuroda-san actually talked about like actually Yamaguchi-san is more intellectual than eccentric usually.
あ、だから本当は
He's whispering something into his
マ
ear.
リンボの役を役者でやってますけど、
So like usually he play out all these crazy
ご本人
eccentric
からおっしゃっていた
character
だいて
in
大丈夫です
those shows, but
You know that you can
find-
talk.
Oh, actually, okay. So yeah, most of the work that work, it's usually people who goes wild, crazy. So this time around, like if I, to be honest,
Dude straight up looks like if Zhao from Like a
I
Dragon
think I have
7
more lines than
was
you.
like 50 years old and in our world.
セリフ量としては、はい
Like his entire aesthetic is exactly Zhao's.
it was like
He's
when I
just
actually got
older.
this in the actual script, it was like, you sure Yokoyama-san? I have so much lines
シ
than
ナ
him.
リオを読まれてどんな印象を受けられたんでしょうか？
What did you think when you actually read the script first?
So first, when I first got the offer,
The face
I
isn't
was like, really? The
like
Yakuza
very
series?
close, but
Whoa. Since like I usually do a lot of the actions. First, I thought I was offered as a motion actor, but then I was like, then I was told like, oh, you're the voice. I was like, oh, thank goodness, thank goodness.
は順調に進んだんですか？
あいやもう
How was the recording?
たよただ
I was like, yeah, it was pretty
言っちゃい
smooth
ますけどお二人とも関西弁なんですよ
because
キャラ
like
クターが
so the characters they will be acting is using the Kansai dialect,
see? There you go.
but you guys are not from
そ
Kansai,
こが
right?
やっぱすごく
So that's why.
That is just
I feel
Zhao,
like
but
they
older.
might have a little bit of struggle
And in our world.
while acting does, but they're
Put him back.
doing great.
There he is.
Are you guys actually used to speaking Kansai dialect?
Oh, we're not.
それこそさっきお話しした日本統一も
Same hairstyle, same glasses, same facial hair.
As I said, I'm doing the producer
Same
for
swagger.
this Yakuza show in Japan. So all the characters in the shows are talking in Kansai dialect.
やりきっていただいてすごく感謝をしています。はい。
But yeah, so I'm really glad that they were able to do pull off the Kansai
ウイ
dialect.
カさんにもお話をお伺いしたいと思います。
So now we want to ask
ウイカ
Uika-san.
さんは今作で実施されていた生キャバ嬢オーディションにエントリー
So if I'm not wrong, I think you applied for this cabaret audition for this game.
Beautiful
Is it
dress.
correct?
So
初めて龍が如くのシリーズをプレイして
actually,
セブンから
during
入ったんで
COVID,
す
I first played the Yakuza series for the first time and actually played Yakuza Like a Dragon at first. But then when I first played, I started playing the Yakuza series, and then since then I only talk about the Yakuza series on the radio, TV shows. I felt like the Yakuza series has opened up a different world to me. And when I heard about the cabaret audition, I was like, I really want to be in it. I really want to be in the games. So that's why I applied for the cabaret auditions. And then
これがですね。
it was like
応募をしてくれたんですよ。
yes, we did get
普通に
the
いたんですね。
get the
Application.
application.
がちょうどその頃ですね。
And
この
actually,
脚本のこの
we
やっていただくキャラ
were
ができてきて、
the
あ
the
合う
character that
人
we
って
actually
Uika-san
asked
が
Uika to do, we started
で
writing
すけ
script,
ど、まあエン
but
トリーはし
then
てきてるので、
and
と
we
りあえず
actually were
書類審査
having her image
を
when
して
she was
面接ってこと
when
にな
this
ったんですけ
character,
ど、その直前
and
で
then we saw
オファーが
her
出した
application.
じゃあ先にオファー
We
が
based this character off of you, so
That's
when you
why before
applied
we
for the
accepted,
role, we were like,
auditions, we
hells
sent an
yeah.
offer
ちょっとやっぱ
first,
時期的に
but
そ
then
のなかなか連絡があれだったんです
also because it was like at the end of the year, so it was hard to
だから
reach
聞いたんですよ
reach.
オーディションの現場で
So
これ事務所って知ってますって僕ら
So that's why when during audition we ask Uika saying like, "Hey, does your agency know about you're here?" And she's like,
だからこの
"Yeah, no, I'm here all alone by myself." So
No
I-
matter what my agency says, I want to play this part. That's what she said at the audition.
But then we already gave an offer to her agency about this character, so we wanted to tell her that during the audition first. But then I guess we didn't want to.
出るんですよね
出ます
But the grand prix of this audition will be on Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, right?
I was like, yes. So, and she's like, what about me then? Am I gonna show up in Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth? And he's like, no, you're not. So I was like, see, I wanted to be in like
the new one.
Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth too, but I'm actually really honored to be able to be part of this game like
生っ
this.
て何なんですか生って何なんですか
生キャバ嬢オーディションっていうのを龍が如くセブンこの
They're
作品
like,
でやってたんですよ
what do you mean
生っていうの
raw
は
audition, raw cabaret audition? So in Japanese, they were saying nama kaba audition, which means live action cabaret audition. So you won't be in there as a 3D character, but actually as a live action video feed as a cabaret audition. As a cabaret
Oh, okay.
ちょうどこの間漁師のドラマ
Oh, so she'll probably
So
be
I
in like one of the
actually,
advertisements or
was part-
something.
worked with him recently with one of the show as a fisherman, and so that's why really interesting.
ウイカさん出たいっつってましたよとかウイカちゃん出たいって
Oh,
言っ
and
て
then
ます
now she's like, yeah, she was talking about I want to be in the Ryuga Gotoku too, or Yakuza series too, and then he was like, yeah, after working with a lot of other actors, I get it. I get like people messaging me saying Uika-san wants to show up in Yakuza. Uika-san wants to be in a Yakuza series from all around, and then actually told saying, if you keep on saying that, it might be a bad effect to actually be offered this role. So after hearing that, Uika-san was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be too eager to be wanting to be in the Yakuza.
So you love this series so much, and now you're in it. So, how's your opinions towards the game change?
It's like I'm just completely like a pure fan. So being
Sorry,
in it,
Athena.
like being in the game, like I would just be like, oh, this is how you do this game. Oh, this is how you actually get me in the game, and just seeing all these things feels everything was so new to me, and I'm just super excited and happy to
でもやっ
just
ぱ
be
皆
part
さ
of
ん
it.
そうなんですよ。実際に開発のフロアの中に入って
So like it's actually everybody has like the same reaction. Like the moment they all come into the development,
They were all super excited to be in the game.
everybody has like similar reaction.
The studio is just great.
小さい頃に
It's just amazing.
スパルタン X という
It's like as a small, I played Kung Fu, Spartan X, Kung Fu,
もちろんそのお受けする時も
when I was a
それでも
kid,
言う
and just played a game back in the kid, and just seeing
こんな世界なんだと思って
seeing like the game developing world that I loved as a kid, and just seeing the studio like, oh, this is the place that the magics are made, and just kind of really
それ一発目
surprised
だっ
me.
たんであれ
I
And also,
appreciate the
they're
live
very surprised
translation,
about
but
how
it's
many cameras they
the
actually
audio
had in the
mix
studio.
and the hesitation on the translation
It's like,
is
yeah, that's,
difficult.
We record your body from all around to make the computer graphics, the 3D avatar for it.
And also the thickness of the script. They print it as for the papers.
The script is just so big, and I couldn't even put it in the bag, and I felt like just carrying it might destroy my shoulders. And I actually did not. So all the people's scripts are written in this whole script, but I didn't want to read everybody else's script because I want to enjoy the game
I
purely.
don't want to
Like, as an
spoil it,
actor,
even though
probably
I'm
I
in it.
should
ここがこういうふうに影響につながるんだよみたいな
look
話
at all the other people's lines.
I don't want to read everyone else's lines.
Like, I don't want to see. I don't want to see. It's like no spoilers, please.
When Yokoyama-san tried to tell her what happened in the eight, Ueda-san was actually trying to not to hear.
Yeah, it's like no, please. I'm trying to enjoy the game. Like I'm trying to avoid any kind of spoiler.
And also at the end of the video, there was another person. Unfortunately, he could not come to the event today, but we got the video message from him. So please check it out.
Whew.
RGG サミットをご覧の皆さん、今回3代目西垂誉を演じたキム・ジェヨクです。こんにちは。世界中から愛されている龍が如くシリーズに今回出演することができて大変嬉しく思っています。少し前に来日して作品の収録をしたんですけど、今まで僕は声優としてのゲームキャラクターとしての作業もしたことがなくて、すごく新鮮で刺激的な楽しい作業でした。はい、僕の出演シーンを少しだけちょっと拝見させていただいたんですけど、すごく迫力のある、あとリアルな感じの作品が出てて、もう個人的にもすごくワクワクしています。皆さんとゲームの中でお会いできること、僕も心から待っております。龍が如く7、ガイデン、名を消した男、期待してください。ありがとうございます。キム・ジェヨクでした。
Yeah, big mood at the end. That was like peaceful.
So that was a video message from Kim Jae-ok-san. Thank you very much for the video. And Yokoyama-san, would you tell us a bit about this character played by Kim Jae-ok-san?
And we're
If you
back.
look at the trailer at the end, like he was like sitting at the top of the castle with the blue suits in the trailer, and he is acting this character Nishitane Homare. But he actually showed Nishitane Homare. The name Nishitane Homare actually showed up as well. But this name is he's a different Nishitane Homare Nishitani than the Nishitane Homare from Yakuza 0. He's the third. The name gets passed on by generation, so he has got that name and called the third patriarch of the Kijin clan.
So it's the same name, but it's a different character, right?
Exactly. So now in the gameplay, I want people to pay attention to what kind of story that Nishitare Homare III has in this game.
Would you be able to tell us whether he's the enemy or the ally?
It was like, if you look at it, obviously it looked like an enemy, didn't it?
You telling me that dude looks like a friend? Of course, I just had Zhao on the screen earlier, and he looks like it. Well, he starts kind of as an enemy, but
you won't go off continuing saying, then let's go have a drink, right? So that obviously in the trailer it was like an enemy, but I can't give you any other details. But
he could end up being a party member real easy. Well, I guess you don't really have party members in the brawler style games, but whatever.
Alright, so now, Yokoyama-san, would you tell us the release date for this, the man who erased his name?
Yes, this game's release date is going to be 2023, November 9th.
Cool.
Pre-order has already started, so please.
Can you give us a release date for Yakuza or Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth?
Thank you very much to all the guests, Motomiya-san, Yamaguchi-san, Uika-san. Would you give us some messages to your fans?
This time around, it was my first time actually working at voicing a game character. Like being able to see a little bit behind the scenes of game development and seeing like, oh, this game's made like so many people, so many new technologies, and I was so surprised of how crazy the game development was.
My brain keeps on being like, trying really hard to listen to the English, and then it's just like, I don't want to do that anymore.
I can't see exactly how this game would be released. So hopefully I can enjoy the game with you guys as well. So I would love to play the game when it's released as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And next, Yamaguchi-san.
So after I read the script and recorded in the studio, when I was like seeing how it was built, it was way bigger than I expected. Like it went over and beyond. So please look forward to it.
Thank you very much. And first-sama Uika-san, could you give some message to your fans?
So the Gaiden. So it seems like the Gaiden is a story that would connect from 6, 7, and 8. 6, Like a Dragon, and Infinite Wealth. So I'm glad that I was part of that too. And maybe people who's a fan of all the Yakuza series, some people might be really angry at me saying like, you just came in from 7, how dare you noob. But I feel like I was able to I was able to act out the character as a player myself. So please, you might hate me, but please do not hate Akame, okay? You can hate me, but do not hate the character Akame. Thank you very much.
That was a joke, right?
Yes, yes. It must be a joke.
Well, thank you very much, three of you. Thank you very much, Motomiya, Yasukaze-san, Yamaguchi.
We're not done yet. That was just all for Gaiden. Now we still have Infinite Wealth.
You can hate me, but do not hate this.
Yeah.
So she was like, please. You can hate me, but do not hate.
So now we're going to go into Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, which is Like a Dragon 8, which follows Ichiban's story.
Please welcome Kazuhiro Nakaya, who's playing the role of Kazuya Ichiban in Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Please welcome him to the stage.
Kasuga! Alright.
Ichiban.
There we go.
Ooh. Thank you very much.
Should've got a
for
perm.
coming today.
So, hello. Yes, I will be playing Kasuga Ichiban from Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Nice to meet you all.
さあということで、龍が如く8のダブル主人公
So now we have double protagonists for Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth today. Here on stage, Yokoyama-san, would you give us more info, more new info about this game?
でもまあその前にですね。
Yes,
ちょっと
but
先週
first,
突然公開させていただ
we
きまし
did.
た。
I want
また
to
改めて
show
に
you
なりま
guys
すが
the video that we just released last week. Let's go ahead and check it out.
So this is the trailer that was at the Summer Game Fest or whichever showcase it was at. This is just a replay of that trailer. What's up, Ichiban? Ichi butt. Non-butt. You're in Hawaii, buddy. There's Diamond Head right behind you.
Oh my god! A stranger!
なんだよ。どうかしたか?
Oh, surf's up, dude. Yeah, dude. Hang loose, bro.
俺がどうかしたのか? は? は? どうなってんだこりゃ!
That's it. That's all we got so far. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Like a Dragon 8. What's up, Ichiban? You're naked in Hawaii. I'm sorry, buddy. Our poor boy. Sega. Sega.
ご覧いただきましたけれども、
Thank you very
こちらの
much.
映像、公開されるや否や、
This dude is pleased as punch with his own performance. He's laughing his ass off at his own character.
So Ichiban was
I like
fully
you.
naked in the trailer, and also he's at this beach in a foreign country. What's happening there?
これ一番はどういう状況なんですか?
こういう状況なんですね。
She's like, what's happening? Is like, that's happening. So in Yakuza 7 or Yakuza Like a Dragon, Kasuga pretty much started out where pretty much thrown away completely butt naked at a garbage dump in Yokohama Ishincho. And he started from nothing to Kasuga Ichiban at the end at the Like a Dragon. Was pretty like how he climbed up from nothing. So pretty much we wanted to kind of showcase you know, that from going back up again. Like I guess he's always like that. He'll start out kind of
Gets knocked down, gets back up again, over and over again.
Completely butt naked again.
But you cannot tell us where this is, right? It's in foreign country?
Yeah, just kind of foreign country. But yes, it's a foreign country. But
いわゆる PV 的な何か編集をしたもんじゃなくて、
So
これゲーム中に入ってる
that's actually, that wasn't like a promotional video that was just made to showcase, but no, that's literally in the game. It's just a cut from literally an in-game footage that would be shown in.
Yeah, and it's in Hawaii, and there's a ton of Japanese everywhere in Hawaii. Like, a lot of the menus are in English and Japanese, so it's a good location because then you would have reason for him to be able to communicate with people in Japanese when he doesn't speak English.
Totally naked.
Yeah, it's true. Like you can't expect, but maybe that's why that's the little charm. So he's like, yeah, it's like a promotional video that would so it's a promotional video so people can't guess what's gonna happen, but it was a great promotional video. I was like, when I saw it, I was like, that's great. It was like
surfing minigame incoming. I want him to be able to go to that mall that had the entire all the Japanese restaurants in the basement. I want to go there in the game.
Not showing, acting like completely negative. So people thought like, oh, we jumped in on the occasion, but no, it was just the timing wise.
It was just saying.
Yes, just where he was like, yo, Sega is insane, huh? Like that. I was like, yeah, that's right. I was like, oh yeah.
It's really a Yakuza Underground entrance. One of the dungeons is in there. Yeah.
In this video, like, I don't know about sexy, but like, you know, as a little situation, like maybe I had like a little bit of like the breathing was maybe sexual, but no, but it's like when I recorded this voice.
Am I breathing too sensually for this? No, it's fine.
Not butt naked when I recorded. He's like, of course you.
Did you record that scene naked? No. Yeah, he totally did. The producer or director or whatever on the left is just messing with everyone on the panel.
You did such a great job.
Yeah, you really did a great job picking up the nuance of the situation. So yeah, I did my best. So hopefully you all would show how much my acting that I did. So, yeah, like Infinite Wealth is after Like a Dragon, like Yakuza Like a Dragon. So that's why. So probably maybe Yokohama Ichicho might probably show up in the game as well. But there will be a location like this that you'll probably be going to a location like this as well. It's not just one situation kind of scene, but it's also a video of a
Honolulu makes massive sense.
Tell more about this. Yes, I'm gonna shut my mouth about the location now, but yes, the Yokohama and this location is like it's really well made. So please keep in mind. I can't tell you guys more. However, now that we have both of them here, and we can't just have them leave after we have them as a guest over. So now that this game is dual main protagonists with Kiryu and Kasuga, so we wanted to kind of give you guys some kind of like service or like kind of fan service in a way. So I wanted to kind of show a little bit of a conversation scene that's in the game. And we
more footage.
That now.
More game footage. More game footage.
ことが済んだら大解散の尻拭いを手伝ってください。あんただって片足突っ込んだ当事者なんだからよ。わかった。約束する。お前に説教を食らうとはな。長く生きてりゃこういう珍しいことが起こるんですよ。この後にもきっといっぱい待ってますよ。そうか。そうかもな。そうっすよ。なら俺からも一つ説教しておくか。はい。お前冴子に何言ったんだ。歴戦のキャバ嬢をあんだけ怒らせるなんて相当だぜ。やっぱまだ怒ってましたか。プロポーズしたんだよな。はい。
He proposed to Psycho-san?
ひどく振られました。
That's amazing.
南波と足立さんにも反省会してもらって。
I asked Nanba and Adachi what they thought, and they were like, yeah, bro, and then she turned me down. I'm not surprised at all that Psycho turned him down.
そうだ。桐生さんからも何かアドバイス。いや、桐生さん、 女っ気なさそうだしな。
おい、今なんつった？
いやいや、褒め言葉としてですよ。
失礼なやつだな。俺にだって恋愛経験はある。
そうなんですか？すみません。結構マジで意外でした。じゃあプロポーズとかしたことあります？
当然だ。
マジっすか？参考までに何て言ったか覚えてます？
プロポーズか。
No! Come back!
So this is the newest trailer, right? There were some keywords in the trailer in the conversation. So there was something about Sayako. There's a relationship going on maybe with Sayako, like a proposing, a broken heart.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, there's some stuff that's happened.
I was like, I can't say anything, but propose, broken heart. What are they talking about? You know, but that scene, actually, it was my first time seeing that scene myself, and I kind of felt like I was about to cry. It was like, yeah, like when we record each person's like voices. So now seeing them like conversate like this. So when you were saying your lines, was his reaction exactly what you were thinking? How he would react?
Oh, they were recorded separately.
Thinking like he'll probably acted out like that.
Yeah. So they recorded separately.
Yes. So yeah. So them hearing how.
So rarely is it done in group sessions anymore, where you're actually speaking to the other character.
So when I actually record my lines, I would always imagine like them too. Say he'll probably say something like this when I say this. So like, and I was like in my mind, like, would Kasuga ask Kiryu about love relationship? It was like, who would ask anyone to Kiryu about love relationship? Like, I felt like we're still. You know, haven't, you know, have that much relationship between each other. So, like, we can't tell you any details about why they're talking about this here, but you'll be able to find it in Infinite Wealth, the game Infinite Wealth. So first, it seems like Kiryu knows Saiko now. But why? Also, Kasuga apparently seems like they said proposed. But what does it mean? So the video that you saw. So the video you saw, you cannot guess how the story would go, depending on the video you saw. So it's just like another one episode. But then there's like a main story. You would think like if you guess that main story is about Kasuga Ichiban's love story, no way that's gonna be the case. But
no, he's got to get revenge on freaking dipshit with the BJ crew.
We were able to kind of show that like, yo, the two main characters, the main protagonists would kind of have a conversation like this in game, and then it's like,
Ichiban still got to take down the BJs.
See these two main characters like side by side. That's like the strong aspect about having dual protagonists. Like that's just not like a service shot of them just being together, but it's like one of the main aspects of the game, right? So like there are like different scenes as well. And so like to get to this place, there's a lot of things has happened too. So you know. But for a while, just look at this scene and use this as pretty much some nutrients for satisfying your itch of the new Yakuza series.
It doesn't satisfy anything, it makes it worse.
So, that video of the hermit crab, and then you probably can watch the beach scene and this scene, and it's like, wow, those two scenes are completely two different scenes. So I don't know if you guys can get that Yakuza series itch by just watching those two videos, but the main story is has a
二
grand
人の
epic
関係性
story.
がこうなるまでがやはりそのセブンの
もある
外伝で
し、まあこのシーンの
So
中
she
の
asked like, oh, so in the Gaiden, maybe we might be able to get more information why they were able to conversate like this. And he's like, oh, maybe, could be, but also like in the actual game, you'll be able to, like in Infinite Wealth, you'll be able to get more information of why they were able to kind of have their relationship in that level of like have them communication.
So this is the release date for both titles.
Yes.
On the left is the man who erased his name. It's going to be released on November 9th, 2023. And also Like a Dragon 8 Infinite Wealth will be released in early 2024.
So please look forward to
龍
these
が如く
two
セブン外伝
games.
名を消した男、そして龍が如く8の発売まで皆様楽しみにお待ちく
Please
だ
look
さい。
forward to both of the titles.
さあそこで、ここでですねお時間が迫ってまいりまし
Alright,
た。
I guess we
皆
gotta
様
wrap it up.
龍が如くファンの
Wrap it up.
So
Yeah,
if
you were supposed to be
give
done
some comments
13
and
minutes ago.
messages to your
ま
fans.
ず中谷さんからコメント
First,
をお願いします
Nakaya-san.
はい、今、RGG サミットをご覧の皆さん、
So, people who's watching RGG Summit,
Thank you very much.
thank you very much.
龍が如く8でですね、
So, in Like a
改めて
Dragon
セブン
Infinite
一気に
Wealth,
家族になった、兄弟になった、
you'll be able to see people, Kasuga, who became part of your family, and you'll be able to see their characters.
Yeah, best boy Ichiban. I like how those two trailers are perfect at showing the mood of the game,
Like,
the seriousness
maybe you
versus
might
the
be able to
ridiculousness.
see
Yeah.
Kasuga, who's kind of like in a way talking with his older brother Kiryu Kazuma kind of style. Being able to see this kind of brotherly relationship would be pretty cool. So please look forward to this game.
Thank you very much.
そして
Thank you,
黒田さんお願い
Nakaya-san.
いたします。
And Kuroda-san.
はい、まず
Yes.
8
So Infinite Wealth. In this game,
私は台本当然読みましたけども
yes, of course I read the
本当に
script,
想像を超え
but
ます
you cannot like completely. It's out of what you can expect.
It's beyond imagination.
Yes.
こんな展開なんの
You'll be like, oh, that's how it leads up to the story.
たくさんあります
There's like so many situations where like, oh, that's how it goes.
てると思います
So you'll be really surprised and you'll enjoy.
外伝ですね
And also the
外
Gaiden,
伝がこ
a
れが
man
ま
who
た
erased his name.
ストーリー
The
がすごい
story is
本
incredible.
当に私はこれをこの作品一つできて
Like
台本
after
いただい
this
て
game,
I'm okay.
で終わらなくてよ
game
かった
designed, and then I
この
got the
作品
script.
を
I
演じ
was
られ
like,
てよかった
thank goodness this Kiryu Kazuma
そして
didn't end at just
この
6.
後
But I
自
was
分も
thank goodness we were able to get more
ぜひゲー
story.
ムを楽しもうと思いまし
And
た
then
で
I
そして今
felt
回
like
の
I would want to
共演
enjoy this
してくださっ
story,
た
this
先ほ
series
どの
more.
本宮さん山口
And
さん
thank you very much, people
30
who
年近く前
also
からやっ
people
ぱり
who also
知り合っ
acted
てい
with
た
me, like
お二人
Yamaguchi-san, the people
そ
who
れ
I
が
known since like 30 years ago.
すごい
Like
まあ特に山口さんは元
so,
気な
especially
若者だっ
Yamaguchi-san,
たんであんな監督が出て
like
素敵
he
な
was
渋い
like
男性
such
に
a
なったん
like
だなと思って
eccentric, energetic person.
本当
Now
皆さんと
he's like well like
あの
matured,
二人と
and
共演できたこと
being
も
able to
私はものすごく
act
個人
with
的にです
them
けど
was such an
嬉しく
honor
思います
and
それ
happy.
で彼らがやっている日本統一とまた
Also,
お二人
people,
と
if
も
you can
全
watch
く違う
their
キャラクタ
show,
ーで
Nihon
今
Toitsu,
回の外伝の方は出演されますので
so like it's a completely
彼ら
different
の
character
芝
from
居も楽しみ
their
にしてく
show.
ださい
So
えー
please, if you're a
絶
fan of
対
them,
に
please
絶
enjoy
対にひっく
their
り返ると思い
different
ますぜひ外伝
characters
の方も
that will be
楽しみにしてください
acting
よ
other
ろしく
than
お願い
the
します
Toits, Nihon Toitsu, their Yakuza show. So
黒田さんあり
please
がとうござ
enjoy
いました
and please be excited for the game.
さあ
Thank
そ
you
して
very
最
much,
後に
Kuroda-san.
横山さん
And
からメッセー
at
ジをお願いい
last,
たします
please give some messages.
本日は
Yokoyama-san
ありがとうございました
Like, thank you very much for today. Thank you all for coming and
楽しい
watching.
内容だったら楽しんでいただけたら
Hopefully, you
幸い
guys
でございます
enjoyed this show, the
ま
summit.
ず
First,
龍が如くセブンガイデン
let's
名を
talk
消した
about
男と
Like a
龍が如く
Dragon
エイトっていう
7,
のを
Like a
僕ら
Dragon
が作れてい
Gaiden.
るのは龍が如くセブン
And
ライカード
so
ラゴンとい
first,
うタイトルが
so now
これま
the
での
game.
龍が如くファンの方々とまあ新しく
So now it's called Yakuza Like a
龍が如くセブン
Dragon
から
in the
発売
state,
された
in
ファンの
English.
方々に受け入れられたから
So
このよう
I'm
に
glad
今
that people started
なので改めて
accepting
龍
the
が
name
如く
change
かつて
as
Yeah.
Like a
新しい主人
Dragon.
公と
So
桐生一馬を受け入れてくださったファン
Now,
の皆
and
様に
also for
お礼
people
を申し上
who
げたいと思います
accepted Kasuga
で
Ichiban
非常
as
に
another
我々は
character
作り手としては
with
幸せな
alongside
立場
of
にいるん
Kiryu
ですけ
Kazuma,
どまああとは
and now
どう
that
ちゃん
I'm
と
like I'm here as a producer here, general producer of this whole show, the game, and I want to present what the fans want, and I feel like I have made a great game that the fans would want. But I would want to, if I want to share more information about the game details, we can't give you guys a little detail, but I actually got this a little
RGG Summit Fall.
We have RGG Summit Fall 2023 to show you more information.
Bro, let the girl talk too.
Games.
She's a better translator than you.
So we will have
she's also easier to hear
again in fall and give you guys what you guys want, more information about the game. So please look forward to the next summit. So
please audio mix better at the next summit.
So it's pretty much like the same as last year. She's like, so
is it okay to assume that it's going to be in September?
And she's like, yeah, maybe, pretty much.
It could be.
We'll probably have more info by then, right?
Like, yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. But so we'll give you more information.
Tokyo Game Show, I think, is at the end of August, so that probably would have already, that should have already happened by the time the RGG Fall Summit happens.
So I guess this is time to end RGG Summit Summer 2023.
Thank you all for watching, and also thank you very much for Yokoyama-san and to everybody over here.
Kuroda-san and Nakaya-san, thank you very much. Please look forward to upcoming titles and upcoming info from RGG Studio. Thank you very much, everyone.
Oh, man. Okay, so in a general sense, outside of the very, very, very painful audio mixing for that summit, that was ultimately pretty cool. But, man, I really hope that during the fall summit that they fix the problems that this one had. I'm also pretty impressed that they were able to pull off the name change as well as they did, because like one of the other games that you can make a comparison to is Resident Evil. Resident Evil is called Biohazard in Japan, and it's only in the West that it's called Resident Evil, and I don't believe you would be able to pull off that name change to essentially make them the same name as well as you could with Yakuza being turned into Like a Dragon so that they match names across regions. But yeah, they did great. I like to get to re-see the trailer for Infinite Wealth. I like to get to see a little bit more. Very excited about that game. I've never played any of the Brawler games. The only Like a Dragon game that I've played is Yakuza 7 Like a Dragon. So it'll be interesting to see. Maybe we'll end up playing Gaiden, the Man Who Erased His Name. We'll see, though. But that is RGG Summit. If you held out through that, I appreciate you, because that was very difficult to listen to at times. I tried not to talk too much, because that would have just been me adding another voice onto already the voices that were overlapping way too much onto one another. So, yeah. All right. So...